Want to welcome everyone back to Real Native. So we're just going to go ahead and hop right into it. So we have a young lady here who's going to go ahead and introduce herself. So you want to tell us your name and your tribal affiliation? Oh,
Oh, thanks for having me, Sal. My name is Reynalda Cruz. I'm enrolled in Round Valley, and I'm Pomo and Sioux, Lakota, and Mixteca, Chicana. Oh,
right on. Thank you. Thank you. So the question that they have in the Indian world, or the Native world, I should say, is who are your people? You want to tell us who are your people? Who are your grandparents, great grandparents, and share a little bit about that. Oh,
oh, my mother, yeah, she's Madonna Feather from Round Valley Indian tribes, and my grandma, her mom is Denise Knight of Yokeo Rancheria and Round Valley. And my grandma Denise, her dad is Dennison Knight from Yokeo. And my great grandma is Norma Wilder. And yeah, that's my peoples. Oh,
but first start with your accomplishments and then what you're doing in the community.
well, just honestly, the first one that comes to my mind is, you know, just establishing that, I feel accomplished because I know where I am, who I am, where I'm going. That makes me feel accomplished every day. I'll start with that. Oh, um, I've accomplished at this age, graduated high school and went to the JC, and right after, like, I directed a fashion show. I went to Paris separately, but still for fashion. I went to Belgium. I've traveled to New York, Times Square. I've been a fashion assistant to Sheila Tucker. Shout out Sheila. I've assisted wonderful designers at the JC costume wise. Um, I've worked on design related uh, a lot of shows at the JC. Musicals, a few musicals, and a couple black box theaters at the JC, all at the JC, and it's just awesome. Like the theater program there, I love the JC. I love how much I've accomplished in a short amount of time with COVID, with everything going on. Feels good that my creative outlet is being put to work, left brain and right brain going. So yeah, I've just been working with shows backstage, hands on. I make clothes, I can make costumes, I can make anything. Um still it's just awesome. That's I feel really just accomplished that I love what I'm doing and it's just fun to me and I'm you can tell I'm passionate about it. Like it's something I see myself doing for a long time. Oh,
Oh, I do appreciate that. I think there was something that you mentioned. There was one of the TV shows that you were helping to, or a branch off
a
of that.
show, yeah.
Yeah, a spinoff. You want to share with a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'll talk about the show I worked on this summer, Saver After Hours. I was costume supervisor. So that was in Napa there at Blue Note. I love my Blue Note fam so much. Um, but yeah, that was a great environment. It was, my first industry job working with celebrities and people of connections, if you will. Uh, it felt great that job. I was telling my teacher like once you do that, you kind of know if you're built for it, if you're built for that work. And I proved myself right, and I made myself proud and couldn't have done that without the support of my, parents. I'm really thankful for them, my mom, Madonna. And yeah, that show was awesome. That show was awesome. I will never forget the memories, the people, the experiences. It was amazing. And I got that from my wonderful, wonderful, amazing teacher, Colleen Scott Trivet. This is her book right here, too. Um, yeah, so just by being in school and having a strong student teacher connection and just being engaged, opportunities come. You open yourself up to the opportunity. So that Saver After Hours was awesome. That really, it just I don't know, I just went through a door, if you will, and opened up to a lot of other things. Oh,
Thank you for sharing that. There's also about three more questions I want to ask you, but the next question is, there was I wouldn't say a rumor, but there it was mentioned in the community over here in Napa that you came up with a name for a project that's going on here. You don't have to share much, but share a little bit about the Cradle Basket project. I heard you came up with the name. You want to share a little bit about that? No.
oh. I come up with a lot of ideas on the whip, so that's a good rumor that's going around. This project I'm very excited to work on with fellow artists. I won't say too much because I want my peoples to do a little Google search, okay? Get on the internet and do this Google search for the Cradle Basket, okay? Keep up with us, okay? Um, yeah, it's something that's been in the works for like 20 years. Like it's a project that is generational, is for the community well-being, for everybody. Really, it's for our peoples to connect, really. Like, yeah, I'm really excited about the Cradle Basket project. I'm really excited. I think everyone else should be too. Keep up with it, you guys. Come on. Oh, that's what I'll say. Oh.
I do appreciate it. It is under works, and I too know a little bit about it. I believe it's something that's needed here in Napa Valley. It's very exciting. I know the guy that's in leading the whole thing. It's pretty cool that he's doing that. Shout out to Alex. I don't want to say too much about what's going on, and I respect him. We'll let him share. Maybe we'll have a segment with him coming on or something and have him share a lot about it. But it is a brilliant name and it's a brilliant idea, and he's got a strong thing going on, man. It's about unity. So the next question I have for you is two more questions actually. Who do you consider yourself a legend or a hero and somebody that helped mold you to who you are now? Would you like to say thank you to and honor them? Oh,
Oh, I consider a legend, local legend here, international legend, Dean Hoagland. Oh, for my relative, like Dean is doing the work, it is active. Like I'm just so proud of my, Dean with Aunties and Uncles programs, Sonoma County Indian Health Project. Behind that, I'm really thankful for having an outlet to meet on Zoom. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but Aunties and Uncles Project, uh, it's also connected with fatherhood and motherhood is sacred. So it's those concepts. And yeah, Dean Hoagland has been a legend in my mind and just has really sculpted my lifestyle and just my openness and my hope. Really, it's so warm and just powerful of what he does, the work he does. It's hard work and hard work. Oh,
yeah, Dean is definitely somebody in the Sonoma County area that does a lot of work with the youth and also with the adults and people recovery. He's a man of many hats as well, and Joe Salinas as well over there as far as the culture and
mhm.
stuff. Those are two guys that stand at the forefront that do good work in the community. This question I have is the final question: is any words of wisdom to the youth that are making that transition or maybe leaving the reservation, going off to college, or the urban Indian that's hesitant deciding going to work or going to college? What words would you give them to continue their education? Education is very important. What would you like to say to them? Oh,
Oh, this is a great question, Sal. Let me meditate on that. What I would say to my relatives out here transitioning, um, creating new beginnings, I'll tell you, I'm proud of you. And really, it's okay to fail. And, you gotta fall down a few times. It's okay to fall down and break down and pick yourself up again. Um, and another thing too is what helps me going right now. What's been helping me going is the saying, an object in motion stays in motion. Just keep going. Just keep going. That's what gets me out of bed. That's what I just keep with the pace. Really just um nothing's easy. So just it's okay. Like you have fun with it. Really. Just have fun. Pick yourself up if you need to fall down. That's okay too. Rest and good things will come. Just you stay humble and be kind, really. Just be kind. That's my advice. Be kind. Keep going. An object in motion stays in motion. Oh,
With that being said, I want to thank you, Raina, for coming on, sharing a little bit. This is the first show for the 2024. We're going to go ahead and end it now. I do appreciate your time. For those who haven't told each other, tell your mother, tell your father, your auntie, uncle that you love them. Time goes by way too fast. With that being said, I want to tell everyone, be safe. Oh.
oh.